Hello everyone, it's Daryl. How you doing today? We're here in my living room, which is kind of on a large size, but not bad. It's a tri-level house, and I'm going to show you a little how-to repair video today. We've got a fireplace you can see over here in the corner, and in the tri-level house the heat doesn't seem to stay balanced very often. We like to use the fireplace to even up the heat levels on the main floor versus the bedroom area. And of course the lower level seems like it's always cold down there. Isn't that right, Dominic?
Yes.
Dominic is always cold down in his room. Oh, look, it's the little black dog, too. He's got his coat on because he's cold. Look at that. Are you cold, Pup-Up? Aw, I'll come play with you in a minute. Yes, I will. Say hi to the people on YouTube. There we go. Isn't he great? Yeah, I heard that. All right. Anyway, we got the fireplace here. This wasn't always a gas fireplace when we bought the house. This was a natural wood-burning fireplace, and after a couple of years I just got tired of cleaning it out all the time and getting wood chopped up and all the work and that associated with wood. We started using some of those fireplace logs, which were easier but expensive, and finally I said I was at Walmart, or not Walmart, Home Depot one day, and I found this super deal on a gas fireplace insert, and I brought it home. It was like $50 a year-end clearance, and I thought, we're gonna have a gas fireplace. That's gonna be so much better. About the same time, this wall right here that you see, it all looks like black marble tile now. This was all white brick, just regular plain old brick that had been painted white, and parts that were starting to crack and crumble, especially on this like little ledge area here. The mantle was here the whole time. This black, really nice mantle that I like a lot was here the whole time, but the rest of this we had a friend of ours do the tile work on, and those are just glued or mortared, I guess I should say, over the former brick wall that was here. And I really like how it turned out. It wasn't that expensive back in the day. You could get these square tiles for like $2 or $3 a piece, and it was really inexpensive to have this done. I really like how it turned out. But anyway, we'll go on to the fireplace. We had a little trouble with this recently. I'll open it up and show you how this is laid out in here. And this is some repair you can do yourself. It's more of a maintenance thing than it is a repair. But if you're anywhere near the same age I am, mid-50s, and you've worked on things, before in your lifetime, especially furnaces or hot water heaters, you know what a thermocouple is. And in here in the fireplace, there's a thermocouple. We're going to go ahead and turn the pilot light off, and we're going to take some of these stones away. Alright, you can see that we've removed all of the fake wood, gas logs, I guess we'll call them. We've removed those and set them aside. What we can also see is, even though this is a gas fireplace, and I thoroughly cleaned it out before I set it up, and I don't clean it as often as I should, but you look, there are plenty of little bits of debris, soot, cobwebs. I don't know if you can see down there. There's some cobwebs down in there, and back here in the corner there's some cobwebs, and over here, so cobwebs up here. It's a good idea once a year to clean this firebox out. Get in here with like one of those little dusting balls, or even any kind of dusting mechanism or a rag or something. Wipe this all out, get rid of all the cobwebs, all the bugs. Get your vacuum hose in here, vacuum up all the dust and that's on the bottom, and clean it out really good. Vacuum out these little holes in your fire tube. That'll help too. But what happens to these sometimes is, if you're familiar with thermocouple, is when a thermocouple goes bad, the pilot light won't stay on. You push the button for the flame, you hold the button in, just like this works, just the same as an old water heater would. You turn the control knob one notch over, and then you push it in to manually engage the gas flame, and then you click the clicker, it's hard to do with one hand, there you go, to light the pilot light. And then if you have a bad thermocouple, you release the button, you see the pilot light would go out. And that's what was happening to this. The pilot light wouldn't stay on when I released the ignition button. And the thermocouple on this is not replaceable. It's part of the control box over on the right hand side. So what I did was I called the company that made this, And I told him what my problem was. I said, how do I fix this? I said, I need a new thermocouple, but it doesn't look like you can change it. And she said, oh, you know what, there's a technical bulletin on this. And we've had a lot of these people come back and ask us about this, and it's not the thermocouple that goes bad on these. So the thermocouples very rarely go bad. What happened is, during the off season, I turn the fire the other way, back off. During the off season, when you're not using it, cobwebs and debris will actually build up inside of the brass outlet knob right there where that white circle is around the brass tube. There's your orifice now, outlet right there. That brass part is the outlet orifice. And the end down there where the hole is can get clogged with cobwebs, dust, or debris, which will cause the pilot light to shut off because it's not getting a good enough flow through that valve. It senses the gas flow for the pilot light, and if it's not flowing at the right rate, it shuts the system off. So what I did is I ended up having to undo this threaded part right there, take it apart, and clean it out real good inside. But actually there's like one little ball of cobwebby lint inside of it, and then I put it back together. What I probably could have got by with just putting a air nozzle down there or a can of compressed air and blowing into the outlet hole. But I wanted to do it the way they said to do it, so I unscrewed it back here at the brass fitting part, took it right off, blew it out real good with compressed air, wiped everything down, cleaned these burner holes with a wire brush and vacuumed that off, put it all back together, and that was a couple months ago. It's worked fine ever since. And that is a easy repair that you can do yourself. You'll have your fireplace working again in no time, and you'll feel good about doing it yourself and saving some money and not having to have a service call come out and charge you $100 or more to look at something that you fixed. So I hope this little fireplace cleaning and maintenance tip helps you out, keeps you warm this winter, because it's certainly been cold and snowy here in Michigan. And I hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend, and think spring, because it's not that far off. Bye for now.